Welcome back, guys. Angel of the Night here. We have just finished up with Mr. Salvatore's classes, and now we are back at an Naranja Academy here to go into the next class. So let's find out what the next class is going to be, and it looks like it's going to be Battle Studies. Would you like Battle Studies with Miss Dendra? Now, we've already met Dendra. I'm pretty sure she was the one that was out at the gym for Tulip, if I'm not mistaken. So we're going to do Battle Studies. Oh. Say hello to your battle instructor, the one, the only, the hot-blooded Dendra. Osu is a karate thing, by the way. Look it up. My age? 25. Yeah, okay. My hobby, working out. My type? Well, strong and muscular fighting types, of course. That's all for my introduction. As for my class, this is where you all get to learn the nitty-gritty of Pokemon battling. We'll start with the basics so that no trainer gets left in the dust. Even if you're new to this stuff, have no fear. Leave it to me and my muscles, and you'll be pros in no time. Let's set our fighting spirits ablaze together. Pokemon have all kinds of attacks, moves at their disposal, and each move has certain qualities that you'll want to remember. I'm talking about the power, type, and category of these moves. Higher power means more damage, especially if your opponent is weak to that move's type. Heads up, new kid. Question coming your way. There are two categories that attack moves can fall under. Know what they are? Physical and special moves. Awesome! You're just as sharp as I expected, new kid. Looks like you have a handle on the basics. Anyway, attack moves are split into two categories, physical and special. Physical moves do more damage the higher the Pokemon's attack stat is. And special moves do more damage the higher their Pokemon's special attack stat is. On the other side of things, Pokemon getting hit by these moves can take less damage by having high defense or special defense stat, respectively. In conclusion, Pokemon that are good with physical moves should raise their attack stat, and Pokemon that are good with special moves should raise their special attack stat. Trying to raise both of these stats equally will just make it hard for the Pokemon to shine in battle. Make your strong points together. I always say, that goes for both people and Pokemon. Huh, man, I was just about to suggest we do some hands-on practice to really drive the point home, but I guess we're out of time. We'll generally meet for my class here in the schoolyard, even for book learning. Nothing like a fresh air to make studying more fun, am I right? But class is over for now. Take care, you little rascals. I don't believe she's 25. She's not 25. She's 25 going on 30-something, right? Okay, let's go to class number 2. Another day, another round of battle study. Osu, let's get right to it. Is everyone excited about the treasure hunt? It's always a great adventure. You get to take on gyms, go to new places, and run all over the place with your partner Pokemon. And while you're running around out there, I bet you'll come across some big shining crystal fairly often as well. These crystals are actually collections of terrestrial energy that seeped up off the ground. You can check out these crystals to battle Terra Pokemon with your friends and other trainers in a group of 4. We call those battles Terra Raid Battles. The Terra Pokemon you'll face off against in Terra Raid Battles are crazy tough. They sometimes act differently than regular Pokemon, so you'll need to be on your guard. Luckily, trainers can also use a special action in Terra Raid battles called cheering. And there are 3 different cheers you can use. The first cheer is Go All Out. It boosts the attack and special attack of all allied Pokemon. The second is Hang Tough. This one boosts the defense and special defense of all allied Pokemon. And the third, well, let's see if you can guess. This cheer restores HP for all allied Pokemon. What do you think it is? Heal Up! That's right. Maybe you should make you the battle teacher, huh, new kid? The third and final cheer is Heal Up. It's a real powerhouse with the ability to boost, restore HP, and cure status conditions. You can cheer up to 3 times during the single Terra Raid battle. Also, cheering uses up a turn in battle, so you won't be able to have your Pokemon use any of their moves when you cheer. In conclusion, try everything at your disposal. If nothing seems to be working, try cheering on your allies. Providing support for your team can sometimes open up a new realm of possibilities. Aw man, I was just going to suggest hand-on practice. I guess we're out of time. Class is over for now. Take care, you little rascals. I've never heard a teacher say you little rascals. I've heard people say rascals. I usually call everybody little goobers. That's what I actually call my nephews. I call them goobers. They're going to be 4 this year. You goobers. That's the correct way to say it. You little goobers, get back here. Old Uncle Corey's got some stuff to say to you. Another day, another round of battle study. Well, so, let's get right to it. Last time we learned about Terra Raid battles. Did any of you have a chance to try them out? Terra Pokemon are super strong, and the more difficult ones will use even tougher tactics that you'll need to deal with. I'm talking about their Terra Shield. What happens while the Pokemon has its Terra Shield up, you ask? Well, it'll take way less damage for one. It has a big effect on morale, too. When trainers see that shield go up, they feel doomed, like there's no way to win the battle. So here's a question for you. If the Pokemon you're battling puts up its Terra Shield, what should you do? Close your eyes and give up? Call your parents, terrestrialize and attack it. That's right! You're a regular Terra Raid Battlemaster, aren't you, new kid? Regular attacks don't work so well against Pokemon that have their Terra Shield up, but having your Pokemon terrestrialize is an effective move to overcome that issue. A terrestrialized Pokemon will do more damage to Shield Pokemon, especially if it uses moves that match its Terra type. Dealing enough damage to a Pokemon that has its Terra Shield up can destroy the shield and break the Pokemon's stance. This means that it's important to properly time your terrestrialization in Terra Raid battles. In conclusion, as they say, fight fire with fire, and Terra Pokemon with Terra Pokemon. Be sure to work together with your teammates to smash through your opponent's Terra Shield. Aw man, I was just about to suggest we do some hands-on practice to really drive the point home. But I guess we're out of time once again. Next class will be our midterm exam. Aim for a perfect score. Asoo! Asoo! I'm skiing. Okay, we are gonna go do the midterm. Class will begin soon. Don't be tardy. I've never been tardy in my life. Sorry to all of you who went to the schoolyard first before finding the right room. I guess we can do our test in the classroom, at least. It might be hard to write your answers out on the field. All right, time to put your game faces and do battle with those test sheets. The higher the Pokemon's special defense, the less damage it takes from, well, that is special attacks. Which of the following has no effect on a move's damage? The move's name? How many trainers are on the Terra Raid battle team? 4. And what is an effective method for breaking an opponent's Terra shield? Terrestrialization and attacking. And what is Dendra's favorite type? Fighting types. Time's up. Put your pencils down. I saw you giving it everything you've got. I'm sure you will all get perfect scores. Well done, everyone. You can ask for your scores at the front desk. It feels great to get a test out of the way, doesn't it? Let's take a look at your results. You must get 3 questions correct to pass the midterm exam, and 4 for the final exam. Let's see how you did. Did I get 5? Hey, we got 5 out of 5. Let's go. And we got a reward. Experience Candy Small. Keep doing your best. All right, Psyduck, I want to go to Battle Studies 4 with Miss Dendra. Class will begin soon. Don't be tardy. Another day, another round of battle study. Hosu! Let's get right to it. You all gave everything you had on the midterm exams. Well done. We'll resume our regular classes today, so keep up that energy for the second half of the term. Have you all been using the R button to send your Pokemon out? To send out your Pokemon. Yeah, to send out your Pokemon. If you do, your Pokemon will run off in the direction you're facing. It's a super useful tactic that lets your Pokemon pick up faraway items for you. And that's not all. If there's a wild Pokemon nearby, where you sent your Pokemon, they'll start battling each other. We call those battles auto battles. Just as the name implies, your Pokemon will act on its own during auto battles, meaning you won't have to give it any commands. And if your Pokemon wins, it'll get experience points just like if you would in a regular battle. If you make good use of these battles, you can be a really efficient way to train your party. But you'll want to remember that Pokemon won't evolve or learn new moves right away if they level up from auto battle. Also, if a Pokemon loses an auto battle, it'll come back with just a small amount of HP left. Make sure you heal it up right away. Whoops, I just about did the whole class as a one-sided lecture. Does anyone have any questions so far? Can I catch Pokemon in wild auto battles? If you let your Pokemon battle on its own, it'll keep going until its opponent is defeated. If you want to catch the wild Pokemon, you'll need to battle it by issuing commands instead. Even during auto battles, our Pokemon are out there battling for us. They're trainers. Keep an eye on them as much as possible, and if it looks like they're going to lose, be sure to have them retreat. Also, this goes without saying, but Pokemon with low HP are already worn out. They probably won't enjoy auto battles as much, so don't work them too hard, okay? In conclusion, auto battles only work if their trainer and their Pokemon have a relationship of mutual trust. Be smart with how you use auto battles so you don't lose the trust of your Pokemon. Aw man, I was just about to suggest we do some hands-on practice. Okay, I think we're gonna go to class number 5? I think. Up. Good morning, Master Corey. What class would you like to take? We're going to do class number 5 with Dendra. Another day, another round of battle study. So, let's get right to it. I hope you gave auto battles a shot like we talked about last class. Making good use of auto battles will let you train up a bunch of different Pokemon. It's also an efficient way to gather the Pokemon materials you need to make TMs and TM machines. Speaking of which, have you all been using the TM machines? I sure hope so, because it's pop quiz time. To create TMs, you need Pokemon materials and one other thing. And you remember what that is? LP, League Points. Looks like you're already a TM Machine Pro, new kid. The correct answer is League Points, or LP for short. You can give LP and Pokemon materials to a TM machine to create TMs, but that's not all. You can also exchange Pokemon materials at a TM machine to get LP. I recently heard about some shady individuals getting LP illegally using a technique called hacking, or something like that. I don't want any of you getting involved in bad stuff like that, got it? Anyway, you can also add TMs that you want to make to your watch list. This will let you keep an eye on the materials you need to gather. In conclusion, in order to make TMs, you need Pokemon materials, and if you want to get a hold of lots of materials, you'll want to battle all kinds of Pokemon. Aw man, I was just about to suggest we do some hands-on practice to really drive the point home, but I guess we're never gonna have the time. Class is over for now. Take care, you little rascals! Take care, you little goobers! You goobers! Let old Uncle Corey tell you about Pokemon materials. I wish I could do that. Good afternoon, Master Corey. What class would you like to take? We're going to go to Battle Study 6. So, this is our last class, but don't let those energy levels drop before we wrap things up. You've shown that you have more than enough knowledge to be super strong battlers. I don't know that I have much left to teach you, but we can always aim for ever greater heights. So today, I'm going to teach you the rules about link battles. When two trainers participate in linked battles together, they can engage... I suck at talking today. When two trainers participate in linked battles together, they can engage in either single battles or double battles with each other. And if you're playing in a group of 4, you can all battle each other in multi-battles. Now, when you're out having battles during your independent studies, you can use whatever number of Pokemon you like, and they can be any level. But in linked battles, there are special rules to keep in mind. Some of these special rules involve adjusting Pokemon's levels. Now, the no restrictions rule lets all Pokemon stay at their current level. It lets trainers use multiple Pokemon of the same species and multiples of the same held item too. But if you choose to use normal rules, all Pokemon will be set to level 50 for your battles, regardless of what level they actually are. This even includes lower level Pokemon. They'll get a boost of power to participate. Normal rules let you use multiples of the same Pokemon species, and of the same held items too. The great part about this rule set is that it lets any of your Pokemon participate. All they have to do is learn some good moves. Lastly, the rules set called Flat Rules mostly affects Pokemon over level 50. Such Pokemon will be set to level 50 for the duration of the battle. The Flat Rules set is one often used for official tournaments. This rule set does not allow trainers to use multiple Pokemon, or the same species, or multiple of the same held item. Alright, here's a question for you. Which rule set should you pick if you want to use a lower level Pokemon to keep its level low? Flat rules or normal rules? I think it's flat rules. Haha, that's right, new kid. Looks like you were listening to the lesson. If you've got some clever strategy you need to use a level 5 Pokemon for, your best bet is to choose the flat rule set. Of course, you can also choose no restrictions if you want to battle with any Pokemon you want, at any level, and with any held item. That's a pretty good rule set for when you want to battle freely with friends. In conclusion, normal rules adjust all Pokemon to level 50. Flat rules let you use lower level Pokemon at their actual levels. I hope you use these tips to have some exciting battles with your friends. Aw man, I was just about to suggest to do some hands-on practice. But I guess we truly are out of time. Next class will be your final exam. Aim for a perfect score. Osu! Osu! I don't know if that's actually how it's said. I just like a sumo wrestler going, Osu! or something like that. Okay, let's go to our final exam in Miss Dendra's class. I actually really like that sound. I know, I'm annoying. It's finally game day. Today is our final exam. Time to put on your game faces and do battle with those test sheets. Which cheer boosts attack and special attack for all allies during the Terra Raid battle? Go all out. What do we call the battles that Pokemon sent out with the R button do on their own? These are auto battles. How should you obtain league points? Let's hack the system! That would be exchanging materials. High-level Pokemon are adjusted to which level when using flat rules in linked battles? Level 50? And when using normal rules in linked battles, you can use multiple Pokemon of the same species and multiple of the same held items. That is true. Time's up. Put your pencils down. I saw you giving it everything you've got. I'm sure you will all get perfect scores. You all did so well in my class. If you pass this test, you officially will be battle masters. Now, go ask for your results at the front desk, you little rascals. I didn't read that right. I'm sorry. I hope we get 5 out of 5. So we need to get 4 out of 5 answers correct here. Five out of 5. Huzzah! Miss Dendra asked us to give you this reward to any students who pass the exam. We got 5 experience candies medium. Keep doing your best. Alright guys, you know what's going on here. We are going to end this episode here, and in the next episode, we are going to take another class. Now, hopefully this video helped you out getting through the class session or your studies. If it did, post your comments, hit that like button. If you guys haven't attended class yet, why not? I know what you're going to say. But take care, guys. Have a good one. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace out.